All right, so we're just got some sugar cane on here. We're dropping it off over here, and then a little bit of a run around and have a little bit of a look see at what we've been doing. So got up this morning and grabbed. We had grabbed one pallet of lettuce. Took it over there and sold it because we've got our 5. We got up and I think I harvested this a little too soon. We got 3 bales off this and that other one just on the other side of the greenhouses. So we did that. I think I harvested in the second stage. Right now we've got the oats are growing nicely. They're starting to look really good. Got a 97% yield bonus on them. And then we got 97% on our sorghum. Bees seem to be producing pretty good. As you remember, we've got 10 of those little suckers right there planted around. And let's go have a look at our production. We do not have crop destruction on because I don't have the room for that right now. So yeah, we've got 737 liters, so we're definitely on track for our 1 pallet of honey for the end of the year. We will have to monitor that into our second year because we'll need 2 pallets at that point. We're having a little problem over here at the chicken pen. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. All right, well, first of all, you know, chickens are doing pretty good. But, okay, I set this pen up with 50 chickens in it. I now have 150 chickens. I don't need 150 chickens. I need, by all calculations, I need 110 chickens in my 3rd year to produce the amount of eggs I need. So I don't have the feed to keep feeding 150 chickens. It's just not going to work. So we're selling these boys off. I don't even care that I'm taking a loss on that. They got to go. That's just all it is to it. They got to go. We'll keep. I'm tempted to go ahead and knock them out too, but they're already 2 months old. I did not realize that these guys were like going nuts reproducing over here. We'll keep the extra 50 for the time being. I'm going to have to go grab some more chicken feed and put in there. Those things are getting ridiculous. Come on now. Let's see what else. Yeah, we went ahead, cut the fields, cut the grass, made up the hay, and like I said, 3 bales was what we got. I'm a little concerned by that, but also I think because I cut it too early, we would have got more if I hadn't cut it as early as I did. So we're going to wait and see how things turn out. Just come down here to grab some of the wood. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, okay. Let's see, that's more long planks. Sure, we'll take more long planks. One of the things that we're going to have to do soon, we're getting a lot of wood chips. I am thinking seriously about introducing a location, which means I'm going to be losing some field unless I just start cutting trees. I've got 85,000 in here. 85, almost 86,000 liters of wood in here. I need this area to put down a all-in-one production, or I'm going to have to take out part of this area here to put in either here or right here to put this all-in-one production in. And I kind of left this empty for more greenhouses if I needed it. So that's a decision I'm going to have to make pretty soon. And I do need to get started on some productions. While we're here, we will grab that as well, if we can. Yeah, we're going to have to make some decisions here, and may have to do that off screen. I may have to chop and I don't know, store it over here, I guess. Maybe store it up in here somewhere. Chop down those, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trees, and then just more or less drop them right there. And those will just go to replenish. This is, I mean, I don't want to make this all about wood. I know a lot of, when you start the game, a lot of it is, you know, especially if you have trees, it's one way to start getting your money up. Now, we did complete a couple of contracts yesterday. I don't know if that shows. I don't think, no. I don't think it shows. I don't think there's any way for me to actually show completed contracts. But I did do 2 fertilizing contracts. Oh, there's another one. I might grab that one when I get all this done. We're not plowing. That thing is huge. It's 14 acres. I'm not going to plow all 14 acres with a, what, I think it's a 4-meter plow. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I don't have the tractor power for something bigger, so that's not going to happen. Sowing, what is, yeah, 33 acres. Yeah, I don't think we can do that either, especially with I think we have a planter that's like 3 meters wide. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, wait. Yeah, corn. Soybeans. Yeah, that would be planters. Definitely not doing that one. So we don't have a cultivator. We don't have a cultivator. Let's look real quick and see what's in the. This is starting to annoy me. We have 3. This one's been in here for a minute. I think there's another mod that is supposed to increase the amount of used equipment that shows up. I may have to look at getting that, because I mean, when we first started the game, there was a huge amount of used equipment in there, and then like last month there was that was it. It was just that last month. So yeah, we may have to look at doing something about that. We'll run over here, and if we got the all-in-one production, we would actually be able to make this wood into something different, like furniture or I think with the wood chips we can do OBS boards, you know, stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons I'm giving serious consideration to doing the all-in-one production. And I have, so we'll just drop this in here. And then we'll go over here. And we'll hop out. And this is what I've currently got in here. So as you can see here on the lower right, we've got a couple of bags of the big bag wheat, 1,000 liters. The way these chickens keep going, I'm going to have to get more of that. We got 4 pallets of sugar cane. The all-in-one production would help me to start producing sugar because in year 3, I'm going to need that. I've got 12 pallets of wood chips, guys. 12 pallets. And there's nothing I can do with them, basically. Or so it seems. So if I can put those into the all-in-one and start making OSB or MDF boards, then I think it would be better than taking up space in my shed over here. We've got the money to do it right now, but I've still got to decide where I'm going to put it. Most of that's going to be done off camera, because if I'm chopping down trees and stuff, I don't really talk a lot when I'm doing that. I just try to get it done, put my head down and get it done. I know I should probably try to do better about that, but you know, I'm a work in progress. So just like this challenge, it's a work in progress. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty good so far. We need 1 pallet. Okay. Now, one of the things that we did is we went off and I went on Mod Hub because I kept trying to figure out why. Like I kept seeing everybody getting their milk in freaking like the old milk cans, like the old farm milk cans. Like I used to see those all the time, and I kept trying to figure out like I read somewhere like, oh, milk comes out like 1,000 liters at a time or whatever. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, here's an icon. I go in here and I look and it's telling me I have 1,087 liters of milk. Where's the milk? Like, where is it? I mean, is it under the map? Do I have to go in there and have a talk to Mr. Cow here and explain that they don't need to hold the milk hostage anymore? And let me have it so that I can put it in my shed. Fortunately, somebody came along and said, no, you're being an idiot. You actually have to have a tank to put that in. I'm like, oh, so glad the game tells me that. Wow. Yeah, no, anyway, so that was the wrong thing. So if we look, I went in and I downloaded, what was it? Animals, I think it was. Animals? Animals, barrels. Now I downloaded this, but it's only got 1,800 liters. Now I need to put aside 2,000 liters for the first year. So I got this. This will hold exactly 2,000 liters of milk. And it goes on the back of the tractor. So yay me. But I also picked up, what was it? Wasn't this? It was something else. Was it in containers? No. Pallet tanks? No. No, that's not it. Let's see. I downloaded a mod that apparently it's like a distribution mod or something like that. And apparently I thought it was in the consumable somewhere. Wouldn't it be nice if I could just throw milk in one of these big boys? Um, maybe it's in, what, nope. Um, I am seriously confused as to where that would go at this point. Maybe it's in, hmm, trailers. I don't, would it be somewhere in here? I don't know. Or maybe it's just in the barrels category. Maybe it's in, where's, I mean, I don't see it, but apparently some of these have come up. Um, there was a, okay, okay. Production, there it is. Production distribution mod. That's what I picked up. Apparently they can get really insane with the amount, but it does a lot of stuff. Um, this though, I mean, like, I'm gonna have to test out this production distribution mod. Get one of these that holds 2,000, and then put it into the product distribution mod. And then apparently, when you get stuff back out of it, it puts it into the milk can bottles, the big bottles that go on pallets. Um, but we'll have to. I'm going to take that and put it into another save I've got and test it out and see how well that works. So, but for now, what else? Let's see. Um, yeah, that's mostly it. Did all our rolling, our, well, take your time. Let's see. This is all back into the growing stage. Yeah, those two have been harvested. This one's almost ready. It should be ready in July. That one's June or July. I can't remember. That's oats. So oats should be in July, so not next month, following. And then the sorghum should be August right behind that. And then I have to decide whether I'm going to split these. So what I've been thinking is I want to see how much I'm getting off these two pieces of land. If I to see kind of what the yield is going to be, and if it's decent, I'm thinking about splitting these in half, and then on one of these I would plant canola and wheat. On the other, the following year, I would again plant sorghum and oats. Um, or maybe even plant one in wheat and then split the following year with something else. I'm not sure yet because I'm not 100% sure the best route to take. I know that we're getting pigs next year, and I need to look into what I need to do to make pig food, or at least feed them what I need to feed them to make them happy. Um, I don't need to worry about their like having the perfect amount of um, mix per se to have them at 100%. I don't have to worry about that as long as I got them at about 80%. They're adding weight because we sell them off at the end of the year. they have to be eight months old, and we have to sell them off at the end of the year anyway. So it's one of the reasons I'm running the cow barn at with only hay. The effectiveness is fine. Um, we bought these for, I don't know, not a lot, and they're 4 months old. Um, and right now they're 741 a piece, you know, um, which is pretty good. I can't remember what we paid. Let's go have a quick look at what we'd have to pay to get some right now, and we can do a quick comparison. Um, so if I wanted to buy some right now, some Angus, $300 per, and these are already at 741 per. So we're already ahead of the game here, you know, beef cattle wise. Now, see, they're selling at 6 months. Ours are only at 4. So, 741. We're kind of on track at that 6 months to be getting that kind of pricing. So I think that's pretty good. Um, we'll see how we go in 2 months when our Angus boys here get to 6 months. Dairy cows. Um, whoop, Dairy cow wise, um, I don't know whether I should actually start making up some silage. I don't have any round bales, so I can't exactly wrap them. I think in the all-in-one production, you can actually put hay in and get silage back out. At which point you can turn hay and silage into TMR, which would um, change the productivity to 100%. Um, I haven't. I don't know if you guys think that would be a good idea. I'd appreciate any input. Um, the chickens. Oh Jesus! If we get another 50 of these next month, mm-mm-mm. um, shouldn't be getting 50. I could see getting like 25, but why are you getting 50 every time you turn around? There's only 50 in there. There's not even a rooster in there. Come on now. Um, otherwise, yeah, I think we're mostly on track at the moment. Um, we're not doing too bad. Um, again, um, even with okay, so I think you guys might have remembered I actually boosted the production on this. I boosted it to 150%. Um, this thing takes 2 months to get rice out. It literally takes 2 months to get 2,000 liters of rice. Personally, I think that's fairly reasonable. Um, look at the cute little rice seedlings. It's just cute. Anyway, um, these guys are here. They are currently running again. Like I said, they're running all 3 at the moment. So we'll have lettuce, strawberries, and tomatoes next month. At which point we'll shift it all. We'll deactivate these 2 in both of them because they're both doing the same thing. Um, we should have uh, a pallet of each of these. All the lettuce will be sold. The strawberries and tomatoes will go into storage. That will give us 5 of each for our um, requirements. If you'll remember, we need 5 pallets of lettuce, strawberries, and tomatoes. Now, uh, next year, second year, I'm going to have to look because if I remember correctly, let's have a quick look. In the second year, we will need 10 pallets of the strawberries, 10 of the lettuce, and 10 of the tomatoes. We're in May right now. We can't keep any extra. So the 5 that we've got now, the 5 that we'll have, each of those will be placed outside and deleted. You can't have any more left in storage. And then you start the following year and you need to get 10 pallets of each of these. I'm thinking I will probably need to add an extra greenhouse for that, just to make sure we meet that target. Which means that this spot over here is going to be taken up by greenhouse next year. Which means I need to put the all-in-one down there, which means, yeah, I got a little bit of work ahead of me. Fortunately, I will be able to get these out. I need to place, let's go ahead and look at that right now. I think it's in productions. Is it in factories? Here it is, yeah. This is your product distribution. Takes goods, transforms them into different goods. So it's this little dude here. And his, I don't even know what you'd call that. His little white van man? I don't know. His little white van man. Anyway, you apparently place this down, which I will probably place him out here, like so. Because all we're going to use him for is to deal with milk, basically. So I could probably do just this buffalo milk, this goat's milk. So I could probably, wait, what? Oh, okay. I don't know. Should I put him back here? Hide him in the corner? Yeah, why not? Let's hide him in the corner back here. We still have to be able to get to the delivery point. I don't know. I think it slopes down a little bit over here. Yeah, it slopes down a bit. So, should I put it in here? I mean, at least there you can see what's going on. Yeah, I think we'll put it here, out of the way. And then apparently what you do is you grab, like you buy, or you use a tanker. Oh, this is going to be bad if I do this and it doesn't work out right. You buy like a tanker, and then you put the milk in it. Let's find out. I mean, if it screws up, it screws up. So, whatever. Alright, so we grab that, then we grab this, we hit on over here. And then this has only been used for water. No slurry, none of that. We don't even have slurry. Alright, so we can start filling this. And we can fill it with 1,087 liters. Oh, 88, okay. So we'll take a turn. And we'll drag this. Don't hit the shed. Oh. Okay, now we will, sure I don't hit that other trigger first of all, and then now we should be able to dump it in there. We're about to find out. We can't. This is going to go badly. Alright. Okay. Oh, look. Look at that. Look, 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 look. Look. We got our milk. Wait. That's only, wait. Oh, yeah. We got our milk. 1,000 liters. In pallet form. It worked. Hey. Happy, happy, happy. Alright. So, the next 1,000 liters we can put in there. That would be good. So, okay. Well, I mean, it's good to know that works. So, any of you interested, that mod is the production mod. Production distribution mod. Yes, that's it. Production distribution mod. And then you can just, apparently you can just take it, do that. It drops out the pallet for you. So that makes life a little easier to keep up with, because I have to have 2,000 liters going to storage over here. So we're going to run over there real quick and grab that. I'm so happy that worked. I'm not even gonna lie. If it had messed up, I'd been like, dang it, boy. Alright, so let's see here. I need to, I think, let's have a look, see here. That should fit those. Should be about right. Right about there, I think. Ah, look at that. Alright. It got its hazard lights on. Bro, by the time I get enough milk to give it to you again, you're going to have a dead battery. Alright, so we're off to put the milk into storage. And that way we can easily look, see what we've got, and know where we stand. So that's good. Put that down, and she goes. Beautiful. Alright, guys. Well, success. At least one thing's a success. So yeah, again, 4 pallets of these. Way too many pallets of the wood chips. I need to get some of this stuff out of here. One of the rice. Got the 5 there. 3 and 3 of those. Next month we'll have all we need, and hopefully next month, after I'm gonna have to grab some of that chicken feed, because of course I'm gonna have to go feed the chickens. Let's grab one of those. There it is. It is somewhat disappointing that this can only pick up one of these bags. I mean, I know, it's a skid steer, but I mean, you guys have seen that I can pick up. Let me get in here where I can see what I'm doing. I can pick up a I've actually done it. I picked up 2 of the big bales, 6,000 liter bales. I picked up 2 of them at the same time with this machine. Didn't bother. I pick up 2 of these big bags, and it tries to tip over. Make it make sense, because it does not make sense. Because that's 12,000 liters of hay that we're picking up with this thing, and it doesn't tip over. Yeah, something doesn't add up somewhere. Anyway. Okay, well, those have got some food. They're full of food now. We will spin this around and we'll drop it over here. We're not going to be using the tanker again anytime soon, so we'll just drop you right there. There we go. Alright. And I will get started down there. I need to go buy I need to go buy the, what is it? This thing with the forestry. I had it before. I gotta go buy the winch. I need to go buy that so that I can play with those freaking trees. Yeah. And let's see. I will. I'll probably use this one and that to. Dang, bro. I've been a bit slack. I haven't washed a truck. I gotta do something about that. Sorry, squirrel moment. I'll probably use this. I think this is a decent length for wood. So we will use that as a measurement. I mean, we do have the, what is it called? The lumberjack mod, which I think has measuring in it, but don't quote me on that. So we'll probably use that, and I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of people cutting down trees. So I'm not going to make you suffer through that. It's enough that I'm going to suffer through it. Because chainsawing I literally take my headset off when I'm chainsawing because I'm constantly chainsawing all the limbs off of oaks and elms, and there's a lot of freaking branches on those. It gets a little loud for my taste, so I'm not going to make y'all suffer through that. Hope you guys are having a great day. Appreciate you stopping in, and yeah, we will be back tomorrow with another video. We'll probably be in June. Maybe even push through July because I don't know if anything else offhand that I need to do. But if there is anything of interest, I'll bring you guys back in. Just so you can be updated with what I've done. It might be a very short video, but yeah. Alright guys, take care. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch us and join us in our little farm. And hopefully you enjoyed. And if you like, hit the like button. If you don't like, don't bother. Subscribe if you feel like it. You know, all that nifty stuff. I really do hate throwing that in, but apparently I'm supposed to. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Anyway, take care of yourself, guys. And again, appreciate you stopping through.